Night Owls. Okay, so you all know well, not all of you, but some of you know about the movie 50 Shades of Grey, right? Yeah. I know that movie too. Okay, so my friend was texting me one day, and I was texting with her, and she's like, I want to go see a movie. I'm like, okay, and she's like, I want to go see a movie with you. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. So she was going through the list of movies that she wanted to see, but the movie that she wanted to see the most was 50 Shades of Grey. And I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll go with you to see that movie. Because she wanted to go see a movie, but she didn't want to go see the movie with her sister. She wanted to go with me, and her sister didn't want to go see 50 Shades of Grey. She wanted to go see this other movie, so she said to her mom that she can ask me to go, and I'm like, okay, so she asked me. I said, okay. I said, yeah, I'll go with you, because she didn't want to go all by herself, because that would be just weird, walking into, like, the movie theater all by herself, and everyone would probably be staring at her. It'd be a little awkward, and I didn't want her to go through that by herself. So I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll go with you to see 50 Shades of Grey. And we didn't go for, like, the sex or anything like that in the movie. We went for it for a different reason. A lot of people, I think, were there probably for the sex and stuff like that. And one or two parents brought their child to see this movie. Yeah, I'm like, why would you bring a little kid to see 50 Shades of Grey? Like, oh my gosh. Like, who goes to the child and like, oh, you want to go see 50 Shades of Grey? And the kids are like, yeah, let's go see 50 Shades of Grey. No, they wouldn't. Like, they probably even know, like, what the movie is even about. They're probably like, what's 50 Shades of Grey? And their moms are like, oh, you'll see when you watch the movie, darling. I don't know what they had in their freaking mind that it was okay for their little kid. Like, they were little. They were, like, maybe 10, maybe younger. I don't know. It was pretty dark in there, but I knew there was kids in the theater. And I'm like, oh my god, these parents, they're out of their freaking mind. In their mind, they're like, oh, they won't understand, and they won't catch on or anything. Kids are smart. They will figure that shit out. Like, and they'll probably be asking questions. Mommy, what is that man doing that to that woman? Why are they doing that? And all like, I don't know. Anyway, so we went in and we sat down and we watched it, and it was actually a really good movie. I didn't really like the whole bondage and all that stuff like that. Like, that's the part of the movie that I did not like at all. But the rest of the movie I loved, like, the relationship between the woman and the man. Like, are they gonna get together or not? And he only wants to be with her because of, like, the bondage and the, like, rough play and stuff like that. But he seems to really like her. So I'm like, maybe he only does, like, contracts with women, and that's all he wants is a contract where they can do rough play and stuff like that. And then she doesn't want that. She wants an actual relationship, but he doesn't want that. And so they got like I don't know. You could tell that he loves her. And I know, like, there's another movie coming out. I think it's 50. I can't remember the name of it. I don't know. It's something darker. 50 Shades Darker or something like that. I can't wait until that one comes out. I want to know if they get together, if it's just gonna be all about the contract, or are they gonna get actually together, because, I don't know. And the thing is that she met his parents, I think. Like, who brings this woman to meet his parents, when you only have a contract with her to do rough play with? Like, it makes no sense to do that, right? I don't know. But I am super excited and can't wait for the next movie. I don't know if I'll go see it in theaters or not. I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm kind of like all over the place and trying to keep my head straight because I'm super tired. I did sleep. I slept until like noon and I woke up and you probably could tell that you could tell that I'm probably just waking up. So I'm like, ugh. Anyways, so I can't wait to see 50 Shades Darker, I think it was. I don't know. And I didn't read the books. According to some people who have read the book and watched the movies, the books go way more into detail and stuff like that. There's more rough play. And then you watch the movie, and the movie is like nothing compared to the books, and like that's I kind of figured as much because I read the whole Twilight series, and then I watched the movies, and I saw big differences in the Twilight books compared to the movies. But the last one that they did was the last movie that they did was way better than the freaking book. Like, I was completely shocked by it. But it was like way better than the book. It had almost everything that was in the last book in there. So it was awesome. I loved the last movie of Twilight. But yeah, I feel like I'm missing something. I was supposed to say something else, but I can't remember. But yeah, the movies are definitely different from the books. It's always like that. They even with the Harry Potter series, they did the same thing with the Harry Potter series. The books were nothing like the movie. The movie was nothing like the book. It was completely different. And there was a lot of more details in the books than there was in the movie. And that's always gonna happen because they don't, like, some have budgets, so they have to stick within the budgets, and they would probably want to put all this stuff in there, but they can't because they don't have the budget to put all of that in there. Which is completely understandable. But like, I love reading books, but I did not read the Harry Potter series. I didn't read the 50 Shades of Grey series at all. But I read the Twilight series from start to finish, and I watched all the movies. I loved Harry Potter. I loved the movies. So when I first saw the movie, somebody was like, "Oh, you should read the books," and I'm like, "No, I don't want to read the books." I don't know why. I'm like, "No, I don't want to read the books." But I found out that when you read them, they have a lot that they left out of the movie, and I'm like, maybe I should read the movies. Read the books. Yeah, you read a movie. But I'm like, I don't know. And somebody told me that I should read the 50 Shades of Grey, and I'm like, no, because they go a little more into the whole bondage and stuff like that. I'm like, no, I'm not into that kind of stuff. I'm not into the sex and the bondage or anything like that. And the one thing that scared me the most of the movie, I was scared of this movie. At the end, I think it was at the end? Yeah, that's like the reason why she like stopped like talking to him, because he tied her up and he's like, "Oh, do you really want to see how I really am?" or something like that. And he tied her up and he was like doing like, I don't want to say it. If you guys watch it, you know what I meant. Like, at the end, I was just like, and of course, I guess that scared her, and she got untied, and then she got all mad and walked out. Dude, he asked you, do you really want to know how he is? And you wanted to know, and he did it, and you got pissed off at him. That's not his fault. He warned you, but you freaking went on with it anyways. I don't know. Well, that's the end of this video. I know it's a little weird, 50 Shades of Grey, but I don't know. I don't know if I'll go see the other movie, but I do want to see it, because I want to see if they get back together or what's going to happen in it, but I don't know. The whole sex thing doesn't really appeal to me. The thing is, that guy was her first time. Why would you want to have your first time with a guy who's into that kind of thing. Like, it's fine, but like, I don't know. I guess I see, like, it's your first time to be any way. It's not like, it doesn't have to be like a certain way, but I don't know. I guess I pictured it differently in my head for like a first time. So like maybe that she was, I don't know. But like, it was an interesting movie. Not in it for the sex or the rough play or anything like that, but I'm in for it for like the relationship, to see like what's gonna happen between them. Are they gonna end up together, or is it gonna be all about the contract, or that kind of stuff? Not like the sex and the rough play, of course. But if you guys want to see the movie just for that, that's fine too. Nothing wrong with that. We're all humans. Anyways, that's the end of this video, my Night Owls. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see all you beautiful night owls